Hello students, today we are starting finally to get some of the love spells and some of those potions and concoctions that you can do with them to be able to put them in practice. So the other day we were talking about some of the ingredients for love spells such as gemstones, flowers, essential oils, incense, herbs and spices. And I gave you kind of a warning. I hope I didn't scare you off, but just a warning for you to know that obviously when you're making spells, you're trying to, everything has to do with the intention. You try to be careful when you do certain love spells can be quite powerful. So our first spell is called Simple Spell to Attract Love. So these are the ingredients. This quick and easy love spell requires only a handful of rose petals, preferably given to you by a friend or loved one, so they're already imbued with some good energy. And what you have to do with them is you have to take them outside of your house or apartment and scatter them on the walkway leading to your home while you say aloud, "Love, find your way. Love, come to stay." And you continue repeating the incantation until you reach your door. Save one of the rose petals to carry with you as a talisman and to encourage love to follow you into your home. Now, this is good for a general good vibe spell, more than to attract love in a specific way. I personally like my spells to be extremely specific, so I have more control over them. But this is a great spell to do, for example, during candlemas or when you have people at your home and friends staying over or you're entertaining friends. Another spell, this is a spell to attract your soulmate. So you're looking for that special person, the one and only, and obviously you're looking for your ideal mate who's right for you in every way. But where do you begin? Well, by casting a spell, of course. So this one sends out the message that you're open to receiving love into the universe, and your perfect partner will pick up your vibes. Some of the ingredients that you need is a red rose, a base of cold water, a ballpoint pen, a pink votive candle, a few drops of Lang Lang essential oil, a copper bowl, and matches or a lighter. The best time to perform the spell is on a new moon, preferably on a Friday when the sun or moon is in Libra. Now, why do you do with all these ingredients? Well, first you're going to place the rose, which symbolizes the love you're looking for, in a vase of water and set it on your altar. You're going to use the ballpoint pen to inscribe the letter X, which is the Norse rune for love, on the candles, and anointing the candles which represent you and your soulmate with essential oil. Now, pink is a color of love and affection, and red is a color of passion. I would recommend always to use pink candle first. Put the candles together in the bowl and place it on your altar. Light the candles and say aloud, "Winds of love, come to me. Bring my soulmate, I decree. As I wish, so mote it be." Okay, I'm going to repeat it one more time, okay? Winds of love, come to me. Bring my soulmate, I decree. As I wish, so mote it be. So you have to imagine yourself with your soulmate. Make your visualization as detailed and vivid as possible, and feel this person's presence forming in the air around you. Let the candles burn all the way down so the pink and red wax float together in the bowl. While the wax is still warm, shape it with your fingers to form a heart, mingling the pink and red. Now be careful, you can use something if you want, like plastic or anything, to kind of help you out because it might be hot. Empty the base of cold water into the bowl so the wax doesn't stick, and then remove the wax heart. If you know Feng Shui, Put the wax card into your relationship sector, otherwise place it in your bedroom. Allow the rose petals to dry and save them for other spells. I hope that you find this one useful. Now what about if you don't want to only attract your soulmate, but really you just want to have more friends? Maybe you're the person that finds it difficult for whatever reason to kind of establish contact. We're kind of separated now, especially now. And it's difficult for you to make like that one good friend. We have a spell to attract friends. And if you got to have friends in this world, for many people, friends are just as important or even more important as a primary partner. So friends bring out your best side, share your interest, and pitch in when times are tough and create a community in which you can thrive. And when I think of the word friends, I obviously always think of one of my favorite shows from a long time ago, which is called Friends. Now, the only ingredient to do this spell is several ribbons. And the best time to perform the spell is during the waxing moon, preferably when the sun or moon is in Gemini or Aquarius. This is a good spell to perform when you move into a new neighborhood or you enter a new school and you don't know anybody. You want to collect several ribbons in various colors that you like, and each ribbon represents a friend. You tie the ribbons to the branches of a tree. As you tie each ribbon, you focus on attracting a new friend into your life and you say aloud, "I now have a friend whom I love, respect, trust, and enjoy." Repeat until you tie all the ribbons on the tree, then thank the tree for adding its positive energy to your spell. So I'm going to repeat what you have to say, okay? Because I know it's kind of fast. You got to say, "I now have a friend whom I love, respect, trust, and enjoy." And you have to repeat that while you tie all the ribbons into the tree. And then, of course, thank the tree for adding its positive energy to the spell. How about if you already have a relationship, but you just need a little extra help to enhance this relationship? If something lacking in your relationship, or maybe you seek more romance, harmony, joy, or passion, well, we're gonna choose the ingredients that will increase what you desire. So pink candles, once again, represent love and affection, whereas red ones represent passion. We're gonna select the aromatic oil that you like the best, and I had obviously talked about some suggestions before on the introduction. Some of the ingredients for this are 2 pink or red candles in candle holders, a few drops of rose, ylang-ylang, jasmine, gardenia, vanilla, or patchouli essential oil. And I want to make a note here as you choose your essential oils to just use a few drops. A few drops will be 2 or 3 drops. And be careful because some could be kind of strong. And also, depending, as my experience, depending on the essential oil that you use, it might be that you attract a certain characteristic of that new person. Excuse me. So, for example, with patchouli, I found out that I personally attracted men that were more, that were stronger, whether in the physical sense, whether with jasmine or gardenia, you may attract more somebody that's an intellectual. So those are things that you want to think about. You also want to have a tarot card deck and also matches and a lighter. Now during the waxing moon is the best time to perform the spell, preferably on a Friday when the sun or moon is in Taurus or Libra. During the waxing moon, you want to anoint the candles with the essential oil and put a dot of the oil on your heart to open it. From your deck of tarot cards, select the King and Queen of Cups, which stand for you and your partner, and the 9 of Cups, which is the Wish card. Place the candles on your altar and lay the 3 cards face up between the candles. Light the candles and state your wish. Remember, you got to be specific. You have to imagine it coming true. After a few minutes, extinguish the candles and place them in an area where you and your beloved will be spending time together. Whenever you're together in that room, make sure these candles are burning. Now, there are some variations on tarot spells, so you can also choose tarot cards according to your astrological sun sign to represent you and the person that you love. Ones correlate with fire signs such as Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pentacles are associated with earth signs such as Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Swords relate to air signs such as Gemini, Libra, and Aquarium. And cups are linked with water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If you're at least 21 years old, select the king or queen from the suit that corresponds to your sign to symbolize you and the other person. If you're under 21 or doing a spell for younger people, use the pages of the appropriate suits. Now, I really like to eat apple pie, don't you? Now this is a recipe which is a little bit unorthodox, but it always works. And it's called a relationship rescue spell pie. Even a really great relationship hits some slumps once in a while. And whenever your relationship is in need of pick-me-up, whip up an apple pie to bring more sweetness into the union. Apples represent health and love. Cinnamon is a sweet and spicy love herb, and vanilla inspires love and peace. Ginger also stimulates whatever it touches. Make sure to hold loving thoughts in your mind while you bake this delicious treat. You have the ingredients here, and I'm going to explain the steps, although most of you probably already know how to bake a pie. The best time to perform the spell is on a Friday night, during the waxing moon, or when the moon is in Libra or Taurus. So you're gonna preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're gonna toast the apple slices with the spices, the vanilla, and the flour. Then put them into the bottom of the pie crust. Dot the top of the apples evenly with bits of butter, and then put the other half of the pie crust over the top of the pie, securing it at the edges while saying, and this is what you need to do while you're securing the pie crust on top of the pie. Secure within, my magic begins. Sweeten our love with blessings from above. I'm gonna tell you again, okay? Secure within, my magic begins. Sweeten our love with blessings from above. Gently draw a heart in the top of the pie using a fork so that the energy bakes into the crust. And bake the pie into a preheated oven for about 45 minutes or until the crust is brown and apple juice is bubbling through the hard pattern. Enjoy eating the pie with your beloved. Now, of course, we have pie, but how nice would it be to have a drink of love? Now, Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto, as we talk in other modules, discovered that water picks up the vibrations of pictures, words, thoughts, and emotions that come into contact with it. The water holds onto those impressions, and when you drink the imprinted water, your body absorbs the energies. This spell uses the lovely imagery from the Lover's card in your favorite tarot deck to fill with loving feelings. Here we have the ingredients of a drink of love. The Lover's card from the tarot deck, a glass of spring water, 1 silver plate spoon, a drop of melted honey on a pinch of sugar if you don't have any honey. The best time to perform the spell is on a Friday night during the waxing moon or when the sun or moon is in Libra. Place the tarot card face up on a window sill where the moon will shine on it. Set the glass of water on top of the card and leave it overnight. The image of the card will be imprinted into the water. In the morning, use a silver spoon to stir the honey or sugar into the glass to sweeten the water and symbolically your relationship. Drink the water with your partner to strengthen the love between you. Okay, we're gonna do one more and then we'll move into the next module. A luxurious bath, as you know, can soothe your mind, the body, and the spirit and help you let go of the stress of the day. This spell cleanses you of tension and unpleasantness in a love relationship, so you can enjoy the positive things and open yourself to more happiness. A tub filled with comfortably hot water is the main ingredient, of course. 1 cup of bath salts, a few drops of jasmine, ylang-ylang, patchouli, or rose essential oil, the rest of the petals from the spell to attract your soulmate, 1 red or pink candle in a candle holder, matches or lighter, and romantic music. Now the best time to perform the spell is on a Friday night during the waxing moon. As you fill your bathtub with water, sprinkle the bath salts into it. Bath salts are as a purifying agent, dispersing any unwanted vibrations. It's also a symbol of the earth element, which is associated with stability, security, and sensuality. Add the essential oil to the bath water, then scatter the rose petals on top. Light a candle and turn on the music. Get into the tub and soak pleasantly as you think loving thoughts about your partner. If you don't yet have a romantic partner, you can think positive thoughts about the person you intend to attract. If you have a lover, invite him or her to join you in the love bath. Well, I hope that you're enjoying all these romantic things to do and potions and love spells. In the next module, we're gonna start with a spell on how to mend a romantic rift with your partner. I see you then, and thank you for listening.